Hi, today I'm going to teach you how to use the draw tool to make page lace. I hit the draw icon over here, and when I'm making page lace, I like to use the larger diameter. As you can see, there's a tiny one and then they graduate up in size. And the reason for this is because if you use the wider diameter to start with, when you go to shrink it, then it still has some substance to it when you go to cut it. So what I usually do is work within a quadrant, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to work within this quadrant right over here, and I'm going to draw a design, a random design, and we'll see what, it's different each time. It's kind of like those kaleidoscopes. You just never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to erase that and just start to draw within that square. So let's see. I'll do a little swirl, and I have no idea what I'm doing. But one of the things I always try to do is make sure that it attaches here, somewhere along here, and somewhere along here and here, so that it will attach. You'll understand when you see what I do. Okay, so now I'm going to move this out of the way. I want to straighten up some of my curves. So this over here is the arc curve replacement tool. So I'm going to click, unclick, and click, and that's just to smooth this out a little bit. Click, unclick, and click, click, unclick, and click, click, unclick, and click, and click, unclick, and click, click, unclick, and click. I don't like the way that looks. Click, unclick, and click, click, unclick, and click, click, unclick, and click. Good. That's what I was trying to do, is get it to touch that line. Click, unclick, and click. Okay, and I'll see what happens with this other black one here, this other black line. So now what I'm going to do is group all this together. I'm going to hit the letter M as in Mary. It brings up my transformation toolbar. And I'm going to hit mirror, and I'm going to click to the right, hit duplicate, and hit apply. And as you can see, it mirrored it. So now I'm going to grab all of this, and I'm going to hit the bottom one, hit duplicate, and apply. And I'm not crazy about the design, but it's just the idea of showing you how this is done. And I have to make sure that everything is touching, and it seems to be. And so then I would hit OK. And this is what I got. So that's using the draw tool in the Inspiration Studio Pro. I don't like this, so I'm going to start all over again. And I think it stopped recording. No, it's still there. Okay. I thought my recorder stopped. Okay, so now I'm going to try that again. I'm going to hit draw. And we'll try something different this time. We'll do a little swirl, and up, and down. And sometimes when you try too hard, that's when it looks the worst. Okay, so now I'm going to smooth this out again. And smooth this out. I've been having a hard time with my recorder here, and I made some really neat drawings trying to record to teach you, and of course those turned out, but the recorder didn't work. So now I finally got it working, and I can't draw anything decent. I think it's because I'm tired. It's 1:16 in the morning as I do this, and this is my last attempt for the night. So I'm just smoothing some of this stuff over. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to go to the right, duplicate, apply, and then I'm going to hit Control A to group. Oh, I gotta click off of it. Control A to group it, go down, duplicate, apply, and I like this one much better than the other one. I feel like I have some kind of a design here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. And what I'm going to do next is go to condense. I guess I need to group the whole thing before I do that. Let's group, Control A, go to condense, and it shows you the size. Now, what's great about working with figures like this is you don't have to worry about putting it out of proportion like if you were doing a drawing of a person or something. So I would like for this to be 11 by 11. So I'm just going to hit apply, and let's see what we have. Yeah, and so that would make a nice piece of page lace. So now the next thing I'm going to do is transparent group it. I'm going to see if I can, yeah, there's transparent group it, and put some color into it, and this is our design. Now if I want, I could put a shadow around it, and sometimes that adds interest too. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to click on the star, which brings up my other transformation box, and I've got it at about a 15. I think I'll put it like a deeper blue. You can change the colors here, and we'll see what happens. I may or may not like it. For some reason my computer is delaying. I don't know why. Okay, so this is what I've got, and you see there's a white box there. That's because the computer's telling me that this should be an opening in the blue part. So what I usually do is take the top part off entirely, and then that leaves the shadow with this white box that was in there. And so what I'm going to do is group that, and I'm going, whoop, didn't get the whole thing. I'm going to group that, and then I'm going to hit weld. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this other piece back on top. And I'm going to send the blue to the back. I'm hitting the wrong thing, I guess. Let me get this straightened out. There we go. Okay, I'll get this to the front then, and see if we can line this up. And that's pretty good. I could use my justification, but I'm happy with this. So here's a piece of page lace, and you can add other things to it. This is a very simple one, but I just wanted to show you how you can use your draw tool in order to make this. It's very simple, it's random, but it can be a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. And I'm trying to turn this thing off, and I'm not succeeding. There we go. I'm an amateur. What did I tell you? Bye.